Hi, I'm Dan Scott, canine nutrition and home remedy specialist, and in this video I'll talk about the 15 reasons vet-prescribed antibiotics are dangerous for your dog, the alternative and effective natural solution, plus the one remedy you need to help boost your dog's gut flora levels if they've had antibiotics recently. Many pet parents understand that antibiotics are indiscriminate killers of both harmful and friendly bacteria in your dog's digestive tract. Your dog's beneficial bacteria are key to their system working properly and protecting your dog from viruses, bacterial and fungal infections, and parasites too. Just about every time you visit the vet with a health concern, you come home with antibiotics, and many times the vet isn't really sure what the problem is, so they prescribe antibiotics as some sort of potluck precaution. Antibiotics are overused, and according to research, by probably 100%. And if research tells us half of all antibiotic use is either unnecessary or inappropriate, you can be sure that that's a big problem. And not just because it's such a waste of money, but because your dog suffers. Back in 1942, when Dr. Alexander Fleming discovered antibiotic penicillin, he could not foresee the problems that would come with it. And 3 years later, he began to notice that blanket prescription of the drug would quickly lead to resistant bacteria. And within just 3 years of this new wonder drug's introduction, as many as 15% of the bacterial strains isolated in patients had become resistant. So the race was on to develop new antibiotics to keep up with the ever-increasing resistant strains. And over the next 3 decades, along came amoxicillin, tetracycline and streptomycin. By 1975, there were over 100 human antibiotics on the pharmacy counter. Drug resistance starts when drugs kill susceptible infections, leaving hardier, resilient strains behind. And today we simply have a chemical race going on between science with drug development and bugs with new forms of resistance like MRSA. And right now you can be pretty sure that antibiotics are simply not effective. They're just not keeping up with the bugs, and the more antibiotics are overused, the less effective they become. Unfortunately, it gets worse. Your dog's gut is the key to a life of well-being or a life of misery. And although antibiotics kill bacteria, they're indiscriminate killers. Good bacteria, bad bacteria, all bacteria that aren't resistant to the antibiotic will be killed. And because of this, your dog's system is being chemically intoxicated. As much as 80 to 90% of your dog's immune system, its defense system, resides in its gut, which is the lower end of a 12-foot-long digestive tract that starts at the stomach and ends at the anus. In the lower intestinal tract are housed billions of precious bacteria that do the following: produce vitamins, assist in hormone production, manufacture nutrients vital to cellular health, outcompete harmful bacteria that cause yeast overgrowth. Antibiotics will kill these friendly bacteria and lead to the growth of yeast in the body, most frequently the Candida species. In the time it's taken for the short-term benefits of antibiotics, your dog's immune system has taken a massive hit to its good bacteria population. The numbers drop dramatically, and your dog is now left ever more susceptible to other diseases, while at the same time host to chronic skin, bowel and urinary tract infections from yeast overgrowth. And because the good bacteria in your dog's gut that help produce vitamins and create nutrients vital to cellular health has been destroyed, your dog's gut is now depleted of vitamins such as B1, B2, B6, C, E and K. And this can lead to health problems such as reduced immunity, diabetes, obesity, diarrhea, allergies, asthma, anemia, nerve damage, oxidative stress, behavioural concerns, inflammatory bowel disease or IBD, reduced wound healing, urinary tract infections, ear infections, outbreaks of skin problems such as demodectic mange. So what can you do to home remedy the situation? In today's world of processed pet foods fortified with suboptimal synthetic vitamins and minerals, it's essential to keep vitamin and mineral supplies unbroken because they're not likely to be replaced by cheap kibbles. If your dog's had antibiotics recently, it's best to follow with a course of probiotics to help restore the colony of beneficial bacteria and get your dog's body back into balance. The looming problem with this recovery method is that recent research is finding that once antibiotics have done their work, killing off your dog's flora levels and leaving them susceptible to infection, in many instances the flora levels simply cannot return to normal levels again. The more rounds of antibiotics your dog's had, the the less likely they are to recover their gut health and so become exposed to greater health risks going forward. This is where the natural alternative makes the difference. Oregano oil and colloidal silver are two such natural antibiotics that have been shown repeatedly to be effective. They both have various therapeutic effects, reducing allergenic responses and stimulate the immune response to stop infection. While antibiotics cannot always be avoided and can save lives, given recent research, try your best to avoid them or as a last chance option. Better still, if you can feed your dog a more natural diet, such as my healthier Kibble Diet or home-cooked food diet or the raw food diet, the need for antibiotics is greatly reduced. For more on how you can feed your dog an improved Kibble Diet to reduce day-to-day chronic health problems and the need for antibiotics, click the link in the description below. And if you found this video useful, please remember to like it, share it with friends and subscribe so you'll always be up to date on all the latest videos that I do. And until next time, I'll see you then. Bye for now.